Everybody, welcome in. Happy Sunday. Look at this. We are going live. Connect. Awesome. Should be live on Instagram. I'm having a bit of an issue on Instagram live right now. So I might have to cut the Instagram live and just hold it for our YouTube audience. And Facebook. Oh, I think we're good. If you're on Instagram and you're watching, hello, what is up? Awesome. If you're on TikTok, hello, what is up? Good to see you guys. What's up, Vinny? Hello. Guys, if you are here, you are tuning in to watch the early show of the June auction for REA. So I'm going to flip the camera over here. Good evening, everybody. I have lots to share with you guys about Fanatics Fest. I have some incredible cards up for sale. That show is going to be at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. So get ready for a lot of good content related to that. I do want to remind everybody, though, that will be taking place at 8 o'clock. What we're here for tonight, guys, is the REA June auction coverage. So I'm going to flip the camera here so that you guys can see what I'll be looking at here. And let me just get this my head on straight here. I'm going to sign in because I am going to be showing you guys some stuff that I'm also bidding on tonight. What's up, Tim? Good to see you. Yes, Christian, I agree. Fanatics Fest was very cool. Wasn't a show for vintage, but I'll talk about that at 8 o'clock. What I do want to talk about right now is REA. Their June auction is closing up tonight. And in order to get in on this auction, you have to place your bids before 9 p.m. I'm here at bid.collectrea.com. Something to note, guys, all of the lots that I'm going to show you guys, the prices that are being reflected here are before a 20% buyer's premium. So keep that in mind when bidding. I've been getting asked a lot about that when I do these shows. So whatever the gavel hits at, add another 20%. That is the buyer's premium. Okay, guys, just as a reminder. So let's get into it here. Lot number one is what I want to start off talking to you guys about. Lot number one is a super sharp 33 Sport Kings Babe Ruth PSA 7. The current bid sits at $39,000 for this card. Really neat card. This is one of what I believe to be with the most undervalued Babe Ruth cards in existence because of the lower pop count versus the Goudeys. And I see a comment here from David saying, how much on that Wagner? I'll jump to lot 5 real quickly. I love this Wagner. The 1910 American Caramel Wagner. This has been one of the hottest cards in the vintage market over the last few years. Sales on this card have really risen quite a bit. You'll see this actually has a PWCC sticker. It has the A above average grade for the grade. So it is a PSA 1, but given where the creasing and the coloring is, it did get the sticker. I haven't ever seen a PWCC sticker on a card with a crease before, but I guess just because of the overall eye appeal and the centering, it holds in. But the current bid there is at $25,000, David, so pretty neat. And if you're interested as well, the 1911 Sporting Life Cabinet Honus Wagner, that's available, and the current bid there is $15,500. This is a PSA 2, the Cabinet M110, excuse me. Neat card here. I'll show you guys the back as well. Sporting Life here. So kind of a similar back to that blue card that we were showing earlier. And again, 15.5 there. I'm going to go to lot number 3. And if you guys are in the audience curious about anything that you're seeing here, any players that you want me to search, I'll always be happy to search players that you are interested in collecting on the filter. So just drop a comment. I always love these shows to be interactive. So happy to assist on anybody's curiosity for the auction. Mark Burley wants to see Dom DiMaggio. Excellent. I will search Dom DiMaggio now. What I want to just highlight here on this 53 Maze, it's PSA 7, super sharp, great card. And again, the current bid is at $19,000. So I'll go back into the auction. I'm just going to search Dom DiMaggio. And there's a 52 Topps SGC 4, nicely centered card here. Wow, really pretty card. Current bid there is at $80. Crackerjack JJ last night at Golden, 136K, says TikTok the Jock. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, the Crackerjack set is just on fire right now. K-Love would love to hear that. If you want me to, Mark, if you're interested in this card, I could throw a bid on it for you. I actually am looking at it. I think that's a great price for a card that looks like this. I actually just picked up a couple cards. I bought some cards at REA last week, and it's they've got some great stuff here. So Dom DiMaggio, Blackback, SGC4. Yeah, the current bid's at 75 bucks. That's around. They go for around 100 bucks. So with the buyer's premium, you'd be at 100 bucks there. So it's about right. But it's just a super nicely centered, good looking card there. All right, let me go back into some of these lots here. I want to go to lot number 4. Show you guys this next. PSA 7. Hank Aaron. This is the card of all cards, man. 54 Hank rookie. I've got some good stuff to talk about this card tonight. Beautiful card. Not much you could say wrong about this one. I'll zoom in just to show you guys the quality of the centering, the color. Yeah, for sure. Really, really pretty. Yeah, especially once you factor in the premiums. The auction houses are really doing really well right now. And yeah, no, it's incredible to see the valuations of some of the stuff continue to rise. The 54 Hank PSA 7 current bid here is at 14,000. I saw a PSA 10 at Fanatics Fest this weekend. They think is going to do would do over 10 million if it ever went to auction, which is pretty crazy. We showed lot number 5. I want to show lot number 6 as well. I'm going to show the first 10 lots in a row here because they're all bangers. 1910 E103 Williams Caramel Tie Cobb. Look at that card. I like the bottom of this is a little different than your typical cigarette card. You've got the Williams Caramel Co. Oxford, PA, right on the bottom there. I like that. Current bid $62.50, and the back is blank on this. PSA 1.5, newer label. You can tell it's a newer label when it has the QR code in the back as well. Just as a reminder for anybody. Let me know in the comments, guys, if anybody else has any other questions. I love talking to the chat on these REA streams, especially. Helps me keep you guys entertained if there's anything specifically you want to see. We're going to go to lot number 7, another Wagner, really incredible Wagner collection in this auction. Current bid $3,300 for a 1916 M101 for Sporting News, SGC 3. A couple of small creases and wrinkles here. It's a blank back, but overall presents very nicely for an SGC 3. Current bid again is at $3,300. I'm just going to open up my YouTube chat just to see if anyone's in here. Got a couple people watching over on YouTube. What's up, guys? The next lot I'm going to go to. Let me go back into the auction. Michael Fernando bought a Wilt rookie from Golden PSA 5 for $32.75. Fees $42.70. Yeah. That, you know, you got to factor in shipping, insurance, and all that stuff. Lot number 8 is where I'm going to go to next. The Bowman Chrome draft pick. This is incredible. So REA has really been stepping up the game in terms of some of the modern cards that they have in their auctions. And even outside of baseball, too. But this is a great example. Aaron Judge, Bowman Chrome, Prospect Auto, Refractor, PSA 9 with the Gem 10 Auto. Card looks fantastic. Judge having an incredible season. His market's been super hot. You've got the current bid there at $3,300 on that Judge. Really neat card there. And then right next to him, lot number 9, talking about how that market has evolved and REA has evolved in terms of the stuff they're bringing to market. Not a card you see on Bonkers Cards Live too frequently, but REA's got a 2020 Panini Prism Gold Vinyl. If I show you guys the back of this card, I believe these are yes, this is 1 of 5. You'll see 1 of 5 here on the back from Prism. So this is his rookie. Current bid $72.50. And then I'm going to go to lot number 18. And that will probably, I'm just going to search lot number 18. And it's a Nap Lajoie SGC 7 Nap with the bat, $4,500 there. How neat is that? I'll show you guys the Piedmont back, nice and sharp as well. A little off center, left to right, actually. But still an incredibly sharp card, and the color and the registration on the front is super nice. Where's my T206 guys in the chat? Do we have any T206 collectors out there tonight? Yeah, Mark, it is a good looking card. I like that Napa Lajoie card. Lot number 21. Thanks for tuning in, Mark. Lot number 21. 21. Let's see. Lot number 21. And here we go. So this is an Eddie Plank Nadja Caramels. So many of these different caramel cards, T206 cards from the early 20th century look similar. You've got all these portraits. Andrew HVAC says, I love them. Love checking them out. Yeah, Hall of Famer Eddie Plank. His T206 card is one of the biggest tobacco cards you can get. This is actually a caramel card. Looks very similar to the American Tobacco Company cards, but a little different. And the current bid here is at 2,200, and again, blank back. I want to search into my next lot number here as well. Lot number 22. Check it, check it. A 1913 WG5 National Game Honus Wagner. I've seen this set here and there. This set has a couple of great Hall of Famers. It has Cy Young, Christy Mathewson. Thoughts on the signed play ball lot? Were you anywhere near Kevin Durant when he found out he got traded? I was not. I was actually not there today. That happened today, Mark. Preston says thoughts on the signed play ball set, but we'll search that next here. But this national game set has a lot of good Hall of Famers. It's a really neat set. I love seeing the photography of these cards as well. There's the Flying Dutchman, 2,600 for the Wagner. Let's search signed play ball. Preston, can you tell me what lot that would be? Maybe if I go play ball that way. There we go. So this is 14 signed play balls, including Bill Dickey. Really, really cool here. Bill Dickey, let's see, Sam Chapman, very neat. Bill Dickey in the top left corner. What does it say here? Lots of good luck to Steven, it looks like. So it was directly signed to a collector back in the day, Bill Dickey. Dutch Leonard. Wow, really, really cool. You don't see a lot of signed cards from this era, so I love it. And the price at $350 seems to be a really good deal. $350 for 14 cards. I mean, that's, what is that? 15 cards at $350. I'm terrible at math. That's not a lot per card. I think that's super neat. What do you guys think about that signed lot? There's a couple other signed lots here as well. Signed 1940 play ball collection of 17 cards, as well as a 1939 play ball, including signed Bobby Doerr card as well. So very, very cool to see some signed vintage from the 30s and 40s in this auction. Let's go to lot number 23. We got Joe Jackson. And it's another one of the Polo Grounds game cards. Joe Jackson PSA 6. This is actually a little different than the 1913 game that I was showing before. So a couple of the different variations from this time period. You've got these playing, almost like playing cards, like a deck of cards that you would use to be able to play the Polo Grounds game. Joe Jackson depicted in this card here. Definitely one of the better value cards you can get of Joe Jackson from this time period. 1914, when you're into this early era of Joe Jackson, some of this stuff is extremely, extremely highly valued. So more of a value play if you're interested to get into a cheaper Joe Jackson. Let's go to lot number 24. We're going to go to see our boy Ty Cobb. Boom. Search it up. The American Caramel again, series of 120, Ty Cobb batting. I've actually never seen this card. Never seen this card out at any of the shows. Really neat. You've got here Ty Cobb depicted as the manager of the Detroit Americans. That's pretty neat. And let me show the back off. And in this time period, you also notice baseball is still 2 words. Let's see, for anybody in the audience, who knows when they started making baseball 1 word? We still got baseball in the back here. Yes, and then I'm also streaming. You guys can see my computer, but I'm trying to stream as well across YouTube. TikTok and Instagram have been giving me some fits with my streaming software as well. Looks like we're able to go live now on Instagram, so that's good. We're at least able to say what's up to our Instagram friends. We're here at REA checking out their June auction. Tonight is the last night for bidding. I'm scrolling through. In a couple minutes, I'll show you guys what I'm bidding on as well tonight. So we'll see if I go for it. Maybe if I sell my Jackie Robinson card tonight, I might be bidding on something. Very cool, Chad. Very neat. Good luck, Chad Smotherman, with that. All right, lot number 27. A PSA 4.5 Lou Gehrig, 34 Gaudy. I love the 34 Gaudy Gehrig. The artwork and the color on this card just pops. This specific example looks really nice as well. A little off centering left to right. Color looks good. Maybe a little corner, a little ding wear, but nothing too crazy. If I show you guys the back as well, little info about Lou Gehrig in the back. And I love this card specifically because Gehrig became a spokesperson for Gaudy in 1934. So you see the bottom of the card literally says Lou Gehrig says, kind of like a matching card for the sponsor back in the day. So again, current bid $62.50. Love that card. Let's drop into the filter. I want to go to lot number 29 next. And this is a 1935 4-on-1 exhibits. This has Babe Ruth in it in the top left corner, kind of like his 34 Gaudy that has him in the top left corner, except this is a black and white variation of the card. Some other cool images here. Walter Berger, Ed Brandt, and Frank Hogan. PSA 2 grade, current bid $1,400 for a 30s Ruth card. That seems to be great value to me. Very neat card there as well. Let's clear the search here, and then I want to drop into another filter. We're going to do lot number, what did we just do? We did 29. We're going to go to 31 for a little Joe D. This is, a lot of people can point to this Joe DiMaggio as a rookie. It's a very early example of DiMaggio on a trading card or a collectible card. The wide pen premium 1937 Gaudy. If you've ever seen these cards, they're a little bit larger. You always notice them in display cases at shows just because they're a little bit bigger. Current bid here is at $13.50, which I definitely think is a great buy for, again, where these trade for. I'll show you guys what the back is. It's just a blank back. Newer PSA slab. The registration looks good on this image, but in early days, Joe DiMaggio, pretty neat before he would really become the Yankee Clipper, man. Let's go to searching, lot number 34. And an autogram. Where's my vintage football guys at? I love this card. I love the artwork of this card. Yeah, very similar looking, Andrew. Yep. Grade near mint from SGC, a 1950 Bowman autogram rookie. Current bid there is at $3,600. That is a stunner of a card. And then I'm going to go to lot number 42 next. One of our favorites here on the show to buy and collect. Everybody loves this guy. Larry Doby, one of the 2 highest graded in SGC 9, guys. This card is mint condition. Larry Doby SGC 9 from the iconic 56 top set. Take a look at the back as well. That looks to be a gray back. Super neat. Awesome card here. Current bid there is $2,300. One of 2 highest graded of Larry Doby SGC 9. How about it? What a card. All right, let me go back in. Doby, let's go to lot number 43, right next to Doby. And we've got a signed 58 Mickey Mantle. Signed vintage, I was mentioning earlier. Always a difficult thing to have from this time period, 50s and 60s. Now, Mantle did sign a lot at card shows. You can see this autograph is likely from a card show. This style of Mantle signature came later in his career. Early Mantle signatures actually have a very distinct look. They don't look quite like this. You've got this double looping M. The blue Sharpie marker also kind of indicates that this was at a card show before he passed away, obviously, but still a really neat card. It's in an older PSA slab. The card is graded a 6 and the autograph is certified. Current bid there is $3,000. Signed vintage. Always in demand. Very neat card there. The 58 All-Star Mantle, one of my favorites. And then next lot up is 1940, is lot number 44 for a 1959 Bob Gibson with a gold label NBA sticker, PSA 7. This thing is gorgeous. Take a look at that centering. That is a beautiful card. Good price on the Mantle auto, says David. Agreed. Current bid there again is at $4,100. Beautiful card there. I love the 59 Gibby. Okay, let's go to lot number 2288. And then we're going to head over to the REA Marketplace. And then if we have enough time, I'm going to show you guys what I am bidding on. Preston's kind of questioning the gold eye appeal. It's strange. Yes, you're grading the grade, right? Like, how granular are we really going to get with it, Preston? I agree. I just know those do often bring premiums for cards that are in the market. So appreciate you guys tuning in over on Instagram. Looks like we got a couple of viewers in here. No comments that I can read, but still neat that we're live on Instagram. So this is a 1954 Gordie Howe auto, perfect grade 10 auto. Current bid $3,300. How about that? Only thing I say about Gordie Howe, he didn't spell his name right. I-E, come on, man. It's always a Y. What are we doing? Current bid there, $3,300 for the Gordie Howe rookie auto. Some say vintage hockey is very undervalued as well. 2883. Next lot number. And we've got a 1969 Kareem Abdul-Jabbar auto rookie. Really nice auto right across the bottom there. The current bid there is at $775. Looks like there's a little bit of fading or eraser mark or something up at the top of the card, which is partly why the bid is a little bit lower on that, but still a super neat card. I'm going to head over to the marketplace real quick. This is a fixed marketplace that REA just launched. I want to show you guys the 1914 Cracker Jack Christy Mathewson. Somebody just listed this. $225,000. What a card. Check that out, man. One of the more rare Cracker Jacks, and from the more rare 1914 set. And the Christy, it's in really, really nice shape. It's a horizontal copy. Really, really cool card. And these Cracker Jack cards have been hot lately, man. Really, really cool. Then I'm going to do a 1910 Ty Cobb. I'm going to search it. Let's do... Here we go. CB postcard. Cobb and Wagner. Current bid, or the ask is $8,000 for that one. Really neat. And then lastly, a 1962 Topps football set we're going to go to next. 1962 Topps football. Where are you? Football Bucks. There we go. 62 Topps football Bucks. Johnny Unitas PSA Gem 10, 1 of 3. A football Bucks. Has anybody seen one of these before in the chat? Did they spell Honus' name wrong on that card? Let's jump back and see. Yeah. Looks like they spelled it with an A there. That's pretty interesting. Best ever appear on a baseball card offers despite the affirmation this remains presentable. Nothing in the description talks about how the spelling's off there. Really good catch there, Blystad. Really good catch. All right, guys. So, yeah, again, this is REA, auction house based here in New Jersey. Pretty local to me. One of the biggest auction houses. Tons of good stuff. So, definitely check them out. Bid.collectrea. Uh-oh, I got outbid. So, this is what I'm going for tonight, guys. I'm a big golfer. I absolutely love golf. And very rarely REA gets a lot of cool golf stuff. But this is 1997. This is a Masters badge, Tiger Woods' first win at Augusta. I would love to add this. I just recently picked up something really neat for my collection as well from Tiger. So I'm going to throw a bid on this. And again, uh, I'm going to go a little bit further than 5. And if I sell this Jackie Robinson rookie tonight, I think I'm going to be putting my profits into this badge here for Tiger, because I think this is super cool. Picked up a cheap Matheson the other day, Triple H. Very cool, very cool. Guys, I've got about 5 minutes left, so I want to. I guess I'm gonna just kind of fly around in the auction. If people have anything they want me to search, I always like to search in these as well, because I'm a big Hank Aaron collector. Hank Aaron signed. Do we have any autos? We do. Signed book, photo, ball. Don't see any Topps cards signed, though. Good amount of Hank Aaron cards here, but I don't see any autographs, so that's something I always look for. We've got a Venezuelan in there. That's pretty neat. Very beat up Venezuelan, but still a Venezuelan nonetheless. How about that? I'm just checking out the chat, guys. If there's anything else that you guys want me to search, players you want to look for. That seems cheap for a Venezuelan. Yeah, just real rough. Back isn't too bad, honestly. I might throw. Let's do it. I think that's a pretty good price. Yes, I am bidding on. I just showed a Tiger Woods ticket from Tiger's first win at Augusta. So this is my item I'm hoping to win tonight. We'll see. I like also checking out, and the catalog auction next month is going to be incredible. But if you filter by category, you could kind of see historical, pop culture, Americana. I think that stuff's really interesting. And then the other thing I like to search for is like gumball machines and let's see here. Post 1900 baseball memorabilia. Yeah, so here's some cool autograph stuff, certificates, playbooks, some signed tickets, 86 Mets multi-signed World Series program. I just like looking at some of this really unique stuff that has survived the test of time here. Sometimes you find some really neat stuff. Cal Ripken's 2000th consecutive game, so that's cool. Tickets are always cool to me. September 13th, 1959, Mickey Mantle home run number 278, and he hit a walk-off. Love that. That's pretty neat. This is REA, Michael. REA is a vintage auction house. Very neat. But again, guys, my coverage here is ending at 8 o'clock. I just want to check over really quick on Instagram, see if I have any comments there. I don't have any comments on Instagram. Appreciate. Looks like we only have one viewer left in there. I want to check over on YouTube as well. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in on TikTok as well. Again, guys, you go to collectrea.com to put in your bids. This has been a affiliate broadcast. REA is a proud partner and sponsor of me. I'm your host, Gordy Bonker, and I don't want anyone to go anywhere because Bonkers Cards Live Sunday night is about to start. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Instagram, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm going to end the broadcast here now, and we're going to restart the TikTok live broadcast for Bonkers Cards Live. What's up, Larry? Good to see you. So get ready. It's going to be a great show. Looking forward to it. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Again, check out REA. Go to collectrea.com and follow them on social media at REA. They put out some great content.